Starry-eyed rumblings.
Healy's Bane forgets about the pain. Well, pushes it to the back of her mind for now, and begins to sprint. Her primary focus being getting to Bay. Unfortunately, Bay is conveniently placed the furthest away from her current position. The Homeless Messiah and Prime are on the way, both equidistant, but both conveniently in different directions. Surprisingly or unsurprisingly, Helix Bane chooses the Homeless Messiah. Hopefully, he does have a way onto the Fortitude. Helix Bane's feet slaps on the ground of the research vessel as she runs through. She wastes no time saying goodbye to the derelict rooms, peeling walls, broken machinery, malfunctioning tech. As it happens, had she not been on the ship, she'd happily have been the one to push the button. Presently, however, she is on the ship, and therefore her primary focus is getting off, ideally with Bay in tow. Thinking on it, all she really needs is what's in Bay's head. Helix Bane shakes her head. Now's not the time to ponder on how to extract Bay's brain, or at least her memories. Slowing down just enough that she can scan her surroundings, Helix Bane approaches airlock 16. She takes note only that Data has cleaned up the bodies. The Homeless Messiah is poorly hidden, and he peers out at Helix Bane as she approaches. No preamble, Helix Bane summarizes that the ship is about to blow. We've got to move, now. Data doesn't move. Just blinks a few times, processing. Helix Bane doesn't have time for the cogs to turn in his head. Do you know a way off the ship, or not? She tries to keep her voice non-threatening, as best as she can manage, with a burned and scarred throat. Data doesn't move. Blinks a few more times. Continues processing. Lucky for the Homeless Messiah, Helix Bane has long since learned that violence, or the threat of violence in such circumstances, very rarely works or speeds up the processing. So instead she counts to 10. By the time she reaches 7, the Homeless Messiah finishes processing. I'm done with you. You're on your own. You find your own way off the ship and I'll find mine. He makes his stance clear by pulling out an old-fashioned gun. He doesn't point it at Helix Bane, but the threat is there. It's Helix Bane's turn to process. He stands a few meters away, his finger on the trigger. She could probably disarm him before he can get a shot off. But recent events have proven Helix Bane isn't as fast as she used to be. That, coupled with the fact that the ship is about to blow up anyway, and take them both with them if she wastes too much time, there seems little point arguing or trying to convince, or for that matter, to kill the Homeless Messiah for his defiance. Helix Bane backs away slowly, keeping eye contact with the Homeless Messiah, letting him know she hopes very much that they'll meet again. Plan B. Helix Bane didn't have a plan B, nor a plan C, so she tries to make up a plan B as she starts sprinting towards Bay's location. As she does, she comes up with a half plan. She decides to take the slightly longer route towards Bay's location, a path that will take her past a number of airlocks, each one perhaps holding a beacon of hope. First airlock, hope dies. Second, hope dies. The third, hope dies. The fourth, hope dies. Helix Bane begins to tire. Her legs beginning to feel heavy, beginning to wobble just a little bit with each stride. At the 5th airlock, nothing. The 6th, nothing. The 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, nothing. Haley's Bane is now at an exhausted jog, unable to continue running at full speed, even with the Hound of Doom nipping at her heels. 13th, no luck. 14th, no luck. 15, a beacon.